late or always late, they are not punished. They are just let be. They are not getting punished at all. So it seems like the system is telling you that whatever you learned in school, like being on time and studying and doing well, the things that are supposed to be valuable in any society aren't really that important. So, I think that once you accept that, then at least you won't need to expect a lot of things from people to do their jobs. You won't expect people who are supposed to do something to do them. And that's what I have learned to do. And I know that there are many other people who only realize that later on in life. And by the time they realize it, it's already too late. They realize that they get into this this some kind of illness, and they realize that there are so many things that could happen wrong. And in fact, there are so many things happening wrong, even if you're not sick, because people aren't doing their jobs. People aren't coming on time as they're supposed to. People aren't answering the phone as they're supposed to with one ring. Or there are just those also who have been paid to not do what they're supposed to do. And I remember there are so many patients who give me the impression really that they would want to really bother you. For example, people who pretend that they can't hear you, people who pretend that they don't see you, people who pretend that they are looking for money when in fact they don't have money. There are people who just want to annoy you. They want you to repeat whatever it is that you're saying over and over again. I think it's part of their defense mechanism somewhat at the household, because there are patients who have problems because of their families. Then they bring these problems to the clinic, and then they see you. They maybe want to convey to you that they have a problem because they can't really express it to their family members. But in the end, everyone is bothered because people aren't really talking in a way that is very clear. People say or not even say anything, and like you have to figure out what they mean. But more often the case, it all boils down to money. It means that they really don't have any more money, and the family members are aware of it, and some of them even want you to die. Now, there are people who, when they see that, they feel that if I'm gonna die, I want you to die also. Which reminds me that there are patients who want other people to get infected by whatever it is that they are experiencing. Maybe it's some type of airborne disease. And I reason that maybe it's because if you're young and you get infected, maybe you'll be able to find a cure because you're so much younger, and maybe you could research it a bit and look for a cure. And the patient is already too old. I don't have the energy to do that, so I'm gonna infect you. And you figure out how to solve it. Turns out you maybe, because what I do is I eat oranges. I eat oranges, I guess more often than most other people. I drink lemon juice without adding sugar, and maybe people just don't do those things. So they need some kind of medicine, which actually can make things a lot faster. It will speed up the healing process. I know for a fact that you can take a medicine instead of 5 oranges, which could be also a lot cheaper. But I think that if you get dependent on the medicine, it turns out to be a problem, more of a problem later on for you. So I would prefer a change of lifestyle, eating something healthy, adding the oranges, the vitamin C's with the lemon juice, for instance, things like that. Because so many people, they just eat whatever they want. And they're not aware of the problems if you eat too much of those things, or they are aware but they feel like eating, they eat. Like for example, you eat a cake, so good, you eat more, and then later on you find that you've increased your weight too much, you've become so much heavier. So those things. And I was saying also that if you expect people to do their jobs and they don't do their jobs, then you'll get disappointed. So if you already know that chances are people aren't going to do their jobs, then I think that it's going to be a big help for you if you don't expect them to do their jobs anymore.